Hello and welcome, everybody. We are Saves vs. Death. We are a tabletop RPG actual play and podcast that airs every Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/Saves vs. Death. I am Blank, and joined with me today is the lovely Jess and the lovely Games.
Hello.
Today we are not airing our normal Cyberpunk Red episode because Hades had some things to do. So in his absence, we are going to be playing a different game, which I'll let Games introduced here in a minute. I do want to announce really quickly before I pass it on, we are doing the Extra Life fundraiser currently. Extra Life is a charity that will help out local Children's Miracle Network hospitals, and they're doing a tabletop appreciation fundraiser August 19th through the 21st. Today is the 20th, so please go donate. You can find our donation link at the top there. It is Extra Life with a dash in the center .org/participant/saves vs. death. Real easy to get to. Please go help us out. We have a humble goal of $100. We are currently at 25, working our way there. So help us out if you can. So with that, I will pass it on to Games.
We are going to be playing a single-page RPG called Lasers and Feelings. It's a classic in the field of single-page RPGs. It was written by Jonathan Harper in 2013 over the course of 4 hours. He did play test it and revamp it the next morning, but that was it. It was based on a song that he was listening to by the Double Clicks, and it's an amazing game. And it's withstood the test of time. There's a lot of hacks and rewrites and all kinds of cool stuff. And he went on to do Blades in the Dark and Fiasco, and he's working on some new projects you can check out on his Patreon, which is patreon.com/John Harper. But today we are going to be playing Lasers and Feelings, like I already said, and we are going to be making characters here live in front of you. After Jess does the follower report, you will notice that it does not take long to make characters. There's one stat that matters, and that's it. And that represents your lasers and your feelings. So we'll get to that here in a minute. But before that, Jess will tell us about our new followers.
Yes, we would like to welcome to the Saves vs. Death crew Ethereum, Birdie Ghost, Itaka, and Tower Diva. So welcome everyone to the Saves vs. Death crew. We appreciate you following and supporting. It means a lot.
Yeah, thanks
welcome
for coming, guys, and joining our little family.
Yep, for sure.
Cool. All right, so we're not going to do a last time on today. Thank you for the cheer, Carmom. Appreciate that.
Actually, I probably will make you guys do the last time on after we make our characters, just for fun. Thank you for the bits. We appreciate it so very much. We are working on the fundraiser for the charity, so just keep that in mind, everybody. But we appreciate bits too, don't get me wrong. I do want to say also that next week we should be back to our regularly scheduled antics. So the Night City campaign that Blank runs. So yeah. Cool. Okay, so without further ado, who would like to start with their character creation?
I figure...
can you go back a screen? Sorry.
Back a screen?
Yeah.
What do you mean, back to RP?
Without the page.
Okay.
Because I'm trying to write the link for them because it's not on the other screen, so I can throw it in chat. There we go. Thank you. Carry on. If I could spell, that would be really great. There we go.
Are you talking about the extra life one?
Yes.
It's on there. It's not on there.
Is it? Am I blind?
No, it's not.
It's not.
Okay.
Should be on there. Here, I'll make it on there.
It's cool.
Jesus, professionalism. Yeah,
I got it.
That only stays so long.
I copied. I'll copy paste.
Here, I'll just do it right at the top there.
What I do.
You see that?
Right over the top.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's right by me.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh, now it moved all the way up there.
Yeah. Yeah, but look how fancy that is.
All right.
All right.
I know, I like it. It looks good. All right, Blank, you were the first to go. So we'll start with your character.
I just realized it says my name twice on here.
It says games twice.
It does.
Or it says your name twice. Dang it. Oh my god. Right when I think I get everything done, then everything's missing. Okay, so we'll do my character first. Okay, cool. So what do I do?
All right, so all you have to do, if we look on the sheet here, you have to pick what style of character you are. Your options are alien, android, dangerous, hero, hotshot, intrepid, or savvy. You also don't have to necessarily stay to that list, but those are the good baseline ones.
Okay. What do you want to play, Jess?
I want to play an android.
Okay, you were going to be an android?
I'm going to be an android.
Then I've got... if you're going to be the strange one, I've got to be... something...
I mean, you could both be in. I'm not going to limit you.
No.
Why can't we be strange? We're a strange crew. It's fine.
I'll be a hotshot.
Okay. All right. And so you're going to pick android then, Jess?
Yeah.
All right. All right. So then our next step is going to be to choose your role. You can be the doctor, the envoy, the engineer, the explorer, the pilot, the scientist, or the soldier.
What did you want to be?
No, you picked me last time. I mean, I know. I have a concept.
If you have see, I don't. So I kind of just want to play
it.
what you don't want to do.
All right. I'm going to be a doctor.
Okay.
So you're android doctor?
I'm android doctor.
Nice.
Well,
I will be the hotshot soldier.
Okay.
Okay.
it's going to be great.
All right. I like where we're going with this.
Okay.
All right. So next we've got your stat, your one stat. And the way this works out, as I kind of mentioned before, so you're going to pick a number between 2 and 5. You can't be 1 or 6, obviously. But if you pick a number, let's say 4, that means if you roll anything that's less than a 4, that would be a success on a lasers roll, but a failure on a feelings roll. So you want to go under your number for lasers and over your number for feelings. So pick a number that's going to work out for what you want to do.
Okay. So I'm going to be a straight 5 because I'm a hotshot.
You're almost all lasers.
I will go opposite and pick 2, and I will be an all feelings robot.
Nice. Your feelings bot.
Yep.
All right.
Feels bot.
I like where you go with that.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are flying on the intrepid ship Raptor, out in space. Your mission. Yeah, sure.
Or did you mean interstellar?
I meant intrepid because you guys are adventurers. That your job is to explore unexplored territory. Basically, you're trying to protect the consortium and spread the interests of the consortium throughout the universe. Fight bad aliens, find minerals and things. I don't know. You know, starships do. You know, that kind of thing.
Starship things.
Absolutely. My
So-
robot totally hands out lollipops that say consortium on the wrapper, and on the inside it has like
Because
a link to a website you can go to. Just hands them out.
hearts and minds. Hearts and minds.
Parts of my
All right, so for your ship, we need to find a strength, or actually 2 strengths for your ship, and the options are fast, nimble, well-armed, powerful shields, superior sensors, cloaking device, or fighter craft. So 2 of those advantages your ship will have.
I defer
Actually,
to the soldier.
Well, what? Well, obviously, I've got to go for well-armed.
okay. Well-armed's a good pick. And Jess, you're gonna.
I'm deferring to the soldier. Yeah.
Oh, it's all military.
I mean, there's
here.
2. We can pick 2. Fine. We'll do because I've got well-armed. We'll do also superior sensors. That seems like a feeling
That seems
type
good.
thing.
Yeah. Sense the things before we shoot them.
Right.
Okay.
Get an idea of what we're shooting, and then
Yeah.
shoot it. So you are well armed, but this is not a fighter.
I think were we supposed to
I
pick
did skip, but we're gonna come back to
Okay.
that
Sorry,
because that's one of my favorite parts.
I'll stop rule lawyering here.
You do whatever, man. You're good.
Sorry.
All right, so let's figure out the rest about the ship, though. So you need to pick one flaw that the ship has. So
Okay.
either it is a fuel hog, meaning it always needs energy crystals. It only has 1 medical pod, which is a problem because we haven't gotten into it. But at the beginning of the end of last episode, your captain was struck down by some psychic illness, which has caused him to be in med bay. So if you choose 1 med pod, he's in that med pod. That's a problem.
That's a problem.
Okay.
Or horrible circuit breakers, which means that in battle, consoles tend to explode on the bridge, which is amazing. Or it has a grim reputation. So your previous captain, Captain Darcy, was known for kind of being a scoundrel among the frontiers in which you were at. So
Okay. I like the grim reputation, but what do you want to do, Jess?
I feel like Grim Reputation could have a good story hook for it, but I feel like Horrible Circuit Breakers could really screw us over in actual combat.
Okay. Then we'll
So
do
I'm
horrible
gonna
circuit
use,
breakers.
Either.
okay,
Okay.
all right. Well, and neither of you should be on the. I know you will. You are the main characters of the show, but neither of you should be on the bridge for any reason. This is not your jobs.
Why not?
You're a soldier, not even a first officer. I don't know. Maybe you can invent that part of your character. And the doctor typically stays in mid-bay, but I'm in.
I mean, if things are exploding, the android will have to go up there now.
Right, you will be needed there. And with the
Exactly.
captain down, there's nobody who's running the ship. So
Maybe we have both grim reputation and horrible circuit breakers. That because
Yes, I'm for
I'm
this. Can we
I'm
have
in.
yes?
Okay.
Can we have 2 pros and 2 cons? Thank you.
I mean, it's not technically. I'm all for it though. All right. So
the reason is because I'm the first officer.
that's why you have a grim reputation.
Yeah.
All right. So now we are going to find out you guys' kick-ass space names.
Okay.
Oh,
They can be anything you want. The recommendation that they have in here, let me see. Sparks McGee. So, I mean,
Sparks
thank
McGee.
real spacey.
All right.
ooh.
I'm gonna go for Kip Caper.
Yep, Gaver.
I am
Soldier
the
of the consortium.
worst at naming.
You're an
You're
android.
an android, so you
I'm
can
an
literally
android.
just be a
Moxie 11.
series.
Moxie 6.
Moxie 6. 6.5.
Repeating
No.
digit 3.
Yes.
Wait, that's gonna be your name?
No. I don't know. I'm so bad with names.
All right. Well, I will give you a minute to think about your name.
Oh, God. Okay, sure.
The reason is because so now we are going to roll what our story tonight is going to be. So I'm going to have each of you roll 2 dice, and
Okay.
then in sequence you're going to give me one of your 2 numbers. So Blank will give me a number, and then Jess will, and then so on and so forth until we've generated what our mission is. We're going to do this twice, just in case there happens to be a follow-up episode. That way we're ready for it. But yeah, so Blank, what was the first D6 you rolled?
3.
3. Ooh, the threat is a rogue captain.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Jess, what you got?
The first number I rolled was a 5.
Okay. The rogue captain who wants to build or synthesize the blank
5.
5 ancient space ruins. He wants to build ancient space ruins. And what will happen if he does that, Jess?
2.
2. It will reverse all time and space. It just says all time, but I mean,
And space.
Ooh.
yeah. So if this rogue captain is capable of getting to the ancient ruins, he will reverse time as we know it.
So instead of me being the reason we have the grim reputation, can it be because of this rogue captain? So we just want to stop him, really just to stop him?
All right, I'm in.
Yeah,
I'm
we
in.
that.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about the rogue captain for a minute. Is it somebody that is part of your crew, or is it Captain Darcy? Like when he fell sick with this illness, he split into good and evil, and it's evil that's doing this, or?
Oh.
I mean, I feel like this gives us potential of a lot to work with.
Is it like a space sickness that has turned him evil, you mean?
That's possible too, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the space illness has cloned our captain, and there's an evil version of him running around trying to reverse time. Or maybe it's the good version of him trying to reverse time so he can change our bad reputation. And we want to stop him because we've done a lot to get this reputation.
Because bad captain's just such a good captain. You get paid sick leave?
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm good with the captain splitting personalities, and we're gonna stop the evil version of him so we can reverse
time.
Or from reversing time.
All right, and that will be our first adventure. Let's go ahead and generate a second one just in case we end up needing it.
Oh,
Jess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for me.
4.
4. Space pirates, good. A strong start. Blank, what do you got?
2.
Space pirates want to steal.
Ooh.
2.
Yes. 2. Void crystals.
Okay.
Which will
1.
destroy a solar system.
Oh my god.
So if we get to our second exciting adventure, watch out for those space pirates.
That is a build.
I like it. Holy crap. All right. Let's go.
All right. So before we start, I am going to need a minute to calculate my thoughts, but I would like to do the show's intro. I imagine this is a 70s TV show. So I'm going to do a brief establishing shot, and then I want each of you to give me a scene that happened in the last episode. Literally be as over the top or underwhelming as you want. And then it will end with Captain Darcy, or this version of Captain Darcy, going to sickbay.
My scene can't be sickbay? Well, damn.
Well, it can be.
So just so I can flesh out that scene better, should I do my goal?
Oh, yeah. I was going to wait to do the goals, but yes, I was going to do that when we came back.
Okay. Well,
yes,
we don't have to. We could.
No.
Wait.
Let's do our character goals.
All right.
Which will help you guys with your scene so that you know better.
Okay.
So the last thing that I skipped was that your character has a goal that is their personal thing that they want to achieve, their driving force, basically. It's known to them, and it's not necessarily known to the other characters. You guys are both good role players. You're not going to be jerks, right?
Huh.
All right.
I just want to point you to my campaign and what you guys do to me.
Yeah, I'll give you that. So you can choose one of the ones I'm about to give you, or you can create your own if you have an idea for a concept. But you want to become the captain, you want to meet new aliens, you want to shoot bad guys, You want to find new worlds, you want to solve a weird space mystery, you want to prove yourself, or you want to just keep being awesome.
You pick first, Jess. I picked first a lot.
He says as he started off with me being
She
like,
looks so betrayed.
what race do you want to be? What role do you want to have? I picked first lot.
Okay, well maybe I just got my first picks, and I just want to make sure that
I do not have a concept of a goal.
you don't have a goal in
So-
mind.
I do not.
Okay. I'm kind of thinking become captain.
So this evil version of the captain's an even bigger problem for you.
Yeah. Because now I'm like 3 behind.
It was just the guy that's in sick bay, but now there's a copy of him running around.
Right.
I think they want to find new worlds.
Okay.
That can help more people.
Aw,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
you
altruistic.
really do have a lot of feelings.
I do.
You're the feelingist.
All right, so let's do our intro scenes. We see space as a black blanket covering the sky with little points of light representing a billion stars. Onto the shot flies a 70s model of a starship being held up by string if you look real closely. We zoom in on the starship on one of its blacked out windows, and then the blackness fades into the ship, where we see blank. What are you doing?
I am telling the captain to get back and throwing him backwards into the pile of psychic sludge that eventually seeps into his ear.
Get back, I'll handle this.
Exactly. While I'm blasting some aliens on the bridge of the ship for some reason.
Okay. That's Kip was defending the bridge.
Yeah.
All right. And Moxie, what name did to Moxie? Jess, what
Moxie,
name did you
yes.
eventually pick? Because we still haven't gotten that.
Smile 5.
Smile 5.
Smile
Okay.
All right.
So but so the 5 kind of looks like smiles, like in the speak.
All right. I see what you're doing there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like
All right.
colon parenthesis 5? That's your name?
I think it would be smile dash 5.
And
Oh.
the 5 was
But-
kind
but-
of circular,
Yeah.
the script. So it
Oh,
looks like
I
smiles.
see. I see.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
But it is smiled spelled out. Not
is
just
smiled.
like colon and parenthesis
No,
dash number
Smiley
5.
emoji dash
Yeah.
5.
smile emoji dash 5. Yeah. No.
Oh,
Spelled out.
okay.
All right. What is Smile doing?
Smile is in the med bay treating a patient unaware of what's going on in the bridge, applying a cartoon bandage onto a an injury, but when you pull back there's band-aids everywhere. But where like there is no injury, like there's an arm in a cast and extra band-aids, and the crewman being like, I don't need another one. Smile, I really think you need to go to maintenance. And then she takes out a lollipop, pops out of a finger, and she hands it over.
Nice.
Feel
Love
better.
it. And then at that moment, Captain Darcy is wheeled in, and he is in a coma. Bum, bum, bum. All right, we're going to take a break for just a minute so I can collect my thoughts. And then when we come back, we will start this week's exciting episode of Lasers and Feelings.
We'll see you in a
See you
bit.
guys in a minute. Hey, thanks.
Don't forget, we
Oh,
are
yeah.
currently doing a fundraiser right now. Extra Life.
Yes.
We're trying to get a goal of 100. It's to help out children's. Oh my God, why can't I speak today?
Children's Miracle Network
Network Hospitals. Thank you. Yeah, please donate if you can. That's extra-life.org/participant/saves-versus-death. We'll see you in a minute.
All right, be right back.
Oh, how many minutes? 5?
Let's do 10.
10 minutes.
Cool.
Yep.
See you soon.
Be right back.
Sorry, I gotta start
Smile.
determining. Okay. And we're back. Hello,
Hey,
everybody.
how's it going, everybody? Thanks for
Thank
sticking with us. Sorry.
All you.
Blake, you're just so used to like being in charge.
I am. It's really like weird to be down here.
Not.
See, you just get to relax though. Plus, in that spot exactly where you're at, you can screw around all you want and the GM won't notice. So that's what I do.
Sure, I don't notice.
Anyway, all right. So as we rejoin our heroes, or join them for the first time, I suppose, the camera pans into the bridge where our heroes are. Kip, you've been called there because you are second in command.
Ooh.
Not acting captain, second in command.
Oh.
And you have
What's
to.
the difference?
Well, because technically the
second-
captain hasn't been voted to be unable to do his job yet. So
Okay.
you're like Riker. You're never really the captain.
Okay.
He does eventually get his own ship though. And you're in
Spoilers.
charge of assessing everything.
Wow.
I think most people have seen Next Generation.
Hades
Even though I
is
think
fine.
that was in one of the movies.
Wake up.
Yeah, that's just what Hades looks like tonight.
Somebody, or Pengy in chat is asking if Hades is okay. He looks a little stiff. Just smiling.
Yep. Just having a good time. He
Yep.
wears that coat a lot.
Yep. Yeah, it's true. It's his,
Just look.
His look.
Man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sorry.
we're aboard the ship.
Yeah, we're aboard the ship, and chaos is all around you. You've just gotten rid of the psychic sludge and cleared the last of the aliens from
The bridge of the ship.
the bridge of the ship.
All right. What the hell were we doing here? I'll say that. What the hell were we doing here?
Hey, young
I
man,
go to take the seat of the captain's chair.
Everyone kind of looks at you.
Oh, settle down.
The communication officer comes over. We were here to negotiate peace, Captain.
Peace. With whom?
With the Tridonians.
Bring them
They're-
on screen.
They're the ones you've shot, sir.
Oh. Well, they brought blasters aboard in some sort of weird sludge. A goop.
Yes, we were told the sludge is some type of peace offering.
Well, god damn it, why didn't anybody tell me this? I'm a soldier, not a psychologist. Scientist.
Perhaps the ship's doctor would know more about whatever that was.
Bring them on screen.
Yes, sir. He types some buttons, and then the aliens come on screen.
No, the doctor, not them. Hang up on them.
The aliens pop up on the screen, and you're like, that's not what I meant.
Hang up on them. Mm.
The king was sitting there on his throne looking all upset with his like tentacly fingers.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry. Is your refrigerator running?
All right, Dr. Smiles, MD. Your communicator is bleeping at you.
Smiles opens the communicator, sets it down, and she takes out another band-aid and puts it on the captain's face. He is covered. His head is covered in band-aids.
Good.
Okay.
Covered.
All right. You now
Hello,
see
Kip.
Dr.
How can-
Smiles. Oh, you want to describe each other?
Sure.
Nope.
No?
Looks like an android.
All right. Kip has like dark hair that has like a swooping spike in the very front, very short shaved, like buzz cut sides. He has a giant beard, but well trimmed and maintained, and very angular looking face, broad shoulders, incredibly muscular. Like he probably spends all of his downtime in the gym. And right now, he's at the captain's chair, and he's got his blaster assault rifle kind of slung over one shoulder.
Yeah, you're definitely the diplomatic
Wearing
captain.
his
Yeah.
what's the like a yellow,
Yeah, it's like a mustard yellow, the
mustard
command
yellow
colors.
uniform
Okay.
with the like a reverse Nike swoop.
Okay, that's the consortium's logo.
That's the
Is the
consortium's
reverse
logo.
Reverse swoop.
Yeah, exactly.
For copyright reasons.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just did it is our logo.
Already did it.
I love it. I love it.
Our slogan.
Pingy, I should have done that. That would have been
That
fun.
would have been smart. Yeah.
All right, and-
each other. That would have been amazing.
Right.
Oh, wow.
All right, Smile, are you legitimately just a
Smile's
nondescript
just-
android?
Yeah, no, she's we'll say yeah, so a white android looks similar to the old school ones from iRobot. Just
Okay.
the plain white faces with mechanics, but she's got
Okay.
we'll say Toonie Loons patterned scrubs under a white lab coat that has the consortium logo on the sleeve.
Toonie Loons, huh?
Toonie Loons.
Distinctly different for copyright reasons.
Exactly.
Rugs, rabbit.
Yep.
Got it.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Yep.
All right, so you're brought up on screen. Sorry for interrupting you.
It's okay.
Doc, what's the status of our captain?
Captain Darcy seems to be in a coma, sir.
Okay, what happened and why?
I am still running tests, sir. One moment.
You want to go ahead and roll me
I-
a lasers roll?
Sure. Yeah. mhm.
Is it lasers? This is the worst captain. Or this is the worst. Sorry.
To run a scan, it would be
Yep.
lasers.
I think
It
you're
would
right,
be.
yeah.
Yep. Yes.
So-
how do I do this?
Okay,
Yes,
I
what do I
apologize.
do?
I was actually just about to say it and I didn't want to interrupt you.
No.
So, because you're a hero, you get a die 1d6. Because you're an expert at being a doctor, you get a second d6.
Okay.
Are you prepared to run the scan?
Yes. Yeah, she would
You
have
get a
been
third.
equipped
Yeah,
in it.
she's in her
Yeah.
medical.
Yeah.
So,
bay.
this is ideal for you. You get 3 d6. Now, you're going to roll those
Yeah.
and tell me the number of successes you have. So, you need 2 or 1 on them for it to count as a success. 0 success is not so good. 1 success means that you succeed, but at a price. 2 successes is just a flat success. And 3 means something really good happens. And there's also something secret that happens if you roll your exact laser feelings number. So,
Which is a 2.
yeah.
1 success.
One's not bad though.
I got a 1, a 6, and a 5.
Nice.
Wow, you rolled real well on that, unfortunately.
But I got the 1. And that's
right.
all that matters.
Yeah, it would have been funny.
So
I feel like he's in a lot of pain.
you run the scans on him, but the band-aids are blocking the scanners. You have to pull all of the band-aids off, and they've got really strong adhesive. They aren't like Band-Aid brand band-aids,
It's
even
true.
though we keep saying the name brand Band-Aid.
adhesive
But
medical strips.
yes, the
something.
adhesive strips all have really good adhesiveness, so when you pull it off, it like tears the skin. So he's got like face abrasions and stuff on him. But you're able to run the scan, and there is physically, other than the face abrasions, nothing wrong with him. He appears to just be sleeping. And now you're going to have to go through and reapply all those band-aids if you want him to get better.
The captain is sleeping, sir. And she's
Sleeping.
gonna pull out some cream to put on the skin that she made problems with, and then she's going to take I can't remember what it's called. I want to say it's like flex bandage.
Or are you talking
remember.
about like Ace? For
It's not like a tensor
sprained-
bandage, but yeah, it's like a roll, and it's got like it's sticky, so it
Is
sticks
this like
to
duct
itself.
tape, effectively?
No.
No.
She's talking about like
If you've ever so I know it because I used to work at a vet clinic for a little bit of time, and so they wrap it around like the animal's paw. If there's an IV in there.
If only we had somebody in chat that knew the name of this word.
Coben.
Is that what it is, Coben?
Coban.
I'm gonna
Coben?
take her word for it.
Yeah.
I'm not a I'm a
Thank
soldier, not a doctor.
But it's pink. It's kind of stretchy, and it's got purple hearts on it. So she's bandaging his head now
Okay.
because the band-aids didn't work.
You need something stronger.
I need something stronger.
Now, I'm not a doctor, but if he's just sleeping, does he need the adhesive?
Oh, he wouldn't be in the medical ward if he didn't need treatment. He still needs treatment.
Right. So, what can you tell me about these Trigonians?
Searching Trigonian. Dude, does
Roll a feelings for me, actually. We'll go with that because you're doing a psychological analysis on what you know of the Trigonians.
So I get 1 for feeling. Is that it?
Uh-huh. No, you're also an expert.
Am I an expert on Trigonians?
Well, you're an expert at psychology, I would assume,
Ooh,
as a doctor.
Okay.
Were you prepared for this analysis, though?
No.
Okay, so you get 2 dice.
So we didn't do any prep work coming into this.
No, you guys literally just go from mission to mission.
This is why
each
we
week.
have a bad rep.
What did I? So for feelings,
Yeah, you want to get better than 2.
2 successes.
Nice.
Did you get any twos?
No, I got a 3 and a 6.
Yeah, if you do get your laser number, let me know the number you picked.
Thank you.
So with 2 successes, you know that they are a people that are very peaceful. They are very kind. They are an ideal, perfect society. But they have a sister planet that is just full of evil clones of them because they've separated all the negativeness out of themselves and exiled those people to their sister planet.
Smiles relates this in a very neutral tone.
Okay.
Do I know the name of the sister planet?
You do not, because it is not on any maps. Anyone who's ever landed there has been murdered. It's a real bad situation.
Cool. She relays the information that she does know.
Okay.
All right.
It relays.
You can personify her as girl.
I could, but I would like it to be an it.
Okay, that's fine.
A they. They are a they.
They are they.
They are they.
All right. So they have evil clones. Right. Okay, I think I can spin this. Doctor, I'm going to need you on the bridge.
Spin this? Are you spinning up something, sir?
Yes. Gonna spin you,
know all
to the
our
bridge.
documents come in chips now. Not.
Yes. Come to the
This is
bridge
more-
now.
Yes, sir.
I'm not hungry. You can leave the chips behind.
Mike. Yes, sir. The screen goes black.
All right. The communications officer.
Nero, sir.
Hooray.
Hooray. Yes.
Bring up the Trigonian king.
He brings the Trigonian king back up and he looks pissed.
Say, look, baby, your aliens came and started shooting my guys. What am I supposed to do?
He speaks in a gruff alien tone, and then your tricorder. I don't use the word tricorder because that's copywritten, I'm sure.
What
Your
did they
communicator
say in
translates
the... Wait. Let's go to the
official document.
The official document. It is a super sweet space phone camera communicator scanner thing. Officially.
Yeah, that.
Amazing.
That translates his voice. He goes, "That's absurd. My people would have never shot at you."
Well, what about the clone people? Could they have infiltrated your ship?
It could have been the clones, but then where are my people?
They might be captured.
This is too bad. Did they bring the gift with them?
I don't think they would have brought a gift.
It was a purification salve. Purple.
I look
He
around.
describes the brain
I
slime.
say, people, look around. Ooh, hooray. Tell the crew to look around for this purple what?
It's a purification salve.
A purple purification salve.
Everyone starts fading, looking around. Nobody's really looking for anything. And
I don't
I'm
care.
gonna give me a second. They're not great actors.
Okay.
I
I have my people looking for it, but I don't think it's on board.
Okay, so you want to convince him that it was the evil aliens.
Yeah,
Okay, give me a feelings roll.
sure.
All right, so you're not an expert at this.
I'm not an expert, but I will say I prepared because I contacted the doctor
Yeah,
beforehand.
you did come up with the plan. And so you get one for you, one for being prepared. And I'm going to give you one for being helped, assisted, because your crew, as terrible as they are helping look for the gift. So
Okay.
they're trying to sell the lie.
All right.
So,
And what do I need to roll?
well, what's your number?
A 5.
Yours is a 5. You need a 6 or a 5
Okay,
to
no
get
successes.
feelings. No successes? Okay. The captain goes, "I see. It must be even more widespread than we thought," the foreign king. "We're worried that perhaps you are also evil clones. We'll need to quarantine you and your ship." Just as this happens, a blinking light appears on your console, on your armrest.
Okay. Check on arm weapon systems.
But, sir,
I don't want any ifs, ands, or buts. Just arm the systems.
arming weapon systems, sir.
Users. Sorry.
Uhura, not Uhura.
Ooh, hooray.
Uhura. He goes, acting captain, I need to tell you something.
Yes. Ooh, hooray.
That alert was that one of our escape pods has just launched. It's headed for the moon.
Ooh.
The planet has one moon.
Can we use our superior scanners to scan what's aboard that escape pod?
I would love to, Captain. Go ahead and roll a lasers for me to use your superior scanners, and I'm going to give you a +1 die for that.
Plus one die for what?
For having
Oh.
superior scanners.
Okay.
Prepared because that's their only job is to scan things.
They
So
are
is that
always prepared.
+2?
Yeah, so you're going to do 3 total die.
I'm trying to get under a 5. 3 successes.
Okay.
Or over a
alright.
5. Or what am I
No,
trying to
under under for lasers, over for feelings.
Gotcha.
So yeah.
So 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay, so you not only succeed in scanning it, but you can ask me a question about what's going on in the scene. I believe there are suggested questions you can ask.
I'm going to switch over to the screen here.
This is just examples, but what are they really feeling? Who's really behind this? How could I get them to blank? What should I be on the lookout for? What's the best way to blank? Or what's really going on here? I think
Okay.
it repeats that one, but
Get special insight on what's going on. Well, what's going on at all? What's in the pot?
the scanners tell you that it is your captain, who is supposed to be in medbay, that is in the pod, and they have taken with them an important piece of technology that you have, the cloaking device.
The cloaking device.
It's a device that you got in a previous episode that allows you to completely mask your ship.
Okay. Captain's
Miles walks in.
in the ship. I want to become the captain. Check on. Let's fire at this escape pod.
As this happens, because I'm gonna let you roll on that, but the ship's doctor walks into the room.
Okay.
Just to get everybody together. All right. Are you sure, sir?
Don't second guess me. When I say do something, do it.
All right. He fires.
Does Miles know that there's someone in the escape pod? Does she come in after, or they come in after this?
They came in as Kip was reading the report from the scanner. I don't think it's been shared with anyone.
Okay.
So yeah.
That works. Okay.
Okay. So a missile fires from the ship and knocks out its rear propulsion engine, and it's now floating freely in space. So
All right.
the king is like, I knew that you were the evil ones.
No, that's a jet.
Evil.
He thinks we're evil.
I know you're evil. You're firing at your own people.
Let me ask you this.
Firing at someone hurts them. You should not hurt people. It's wrong.
I agree with this doctor.
See, we're not evil then.
The doctor is not evil. This is true.
Look,
You want to roll the feelings, Jess?
Sure. What am I rolling for?
You want to get anything better than a 2.
Just my one dice, right?
Yep.
I got a 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
The foreign king has considered you to be possibly the only moral one on the ship.
Amazing.
So he can trust what
that's
you
fair.
say.
I mean, that's fair.
And yes, Pengy, yes, Smile 5 will need another box of Band-Aids.
More band-aids. All right.
I believe one of the evil clones is upon that ship, Your Highness.
This is absurd. Scramble the fighters.
Agreed.
And so you hear klaxons going off on his side of the screen.
Okay.
Stay where you are in the meantime.
I'm sorry, King. That's not possible.
This isn't an
I
option.
think what Kip is saying, if I may, is that since it is one of ours, we would like to bring them back so they can be treated properly.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sure, Captain Android.
God damn.
Thank you, sir.
I end the communication. And I'm gonna go.
You hang up.
Yeah, I hang up and say, Lieutenant Moo, take us to that escaped the escape pod.
You've got it, Captain. And you start to turn on your retro thrusters to turn the ship. It takes an incredible amount of time, however, to turn the ship around, as it turns out.
Okay.
All right.
Once it's turned all the way around so we can go and get it, I think Smiles would like to be, Sir, inquiry. Why did you not use the arm at the back of the ship to reach out and get the pod?
Cut to an external shot of the ship where there's a large grabber arm
It's broken.
on the back.
It's broken.
You should have maintenance look at it.
I'll have that. Maintenance. We need
Yes,
you to
sir.
look at the mechanical arm on the back of the ship to make sure it's working.
It's working fine, sir. We just checked it.
Can't
this morning.
double check it. That's an order.
Yes, sir. The thing goes off.
Tried to use it this morning.
190-point inspection, and the first thing they did was check the grabby arm. The escape shuttle is now rotating with the one thruster it has left, because it's got like landing thrusters left, but not the propulsion engine. So now it's rotating back towards you.
Okay, so I want to use our tractor beam. I assume we have one of those to, keep it. I mean, pull it closer towards us, right?
Sure, use your lasers roll. I would say that you are prepared for this, and that you get your basic die. I don't think that are you competent at running this technology? Usually the captain has to do this.
I would say if it was like a laser, like shooting or something, maybe targeting, you can make an argument for, but I'm more about shooting and blowing things up, so I'm gonna say no.
Actually, I'm gonna give you the bonus one, but I'm gonna say that a joystick pops up, and this is the joystick that fires things and also has the tractor beam on it.
Okay, it's the same system.
This joystick does like most things on the ship.
Okay.
It's like one of those like computer mice that has like 20 different buttons on like either side.
Right. Just an aggressive number of buttons.
Yeah.
You got 2 successes?
2 successes, yeah.
All right, you start pulling it in with your tractor beam, and it starts firing at you, but it's weak little lasers that will do nothing to you.
Yeah. Just make sure that our shields are fine.
In the meantime, a squadron, actually 2 squadron of fighter, space fighters has come out and cordoned you off in they're in strips all around you. So you are now detained without being boarded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have the ship?
Yeah, it's coming towards you slowly.
Okay. Let's open communication. Hooray! Open communications with these fighters. I want to know what's going on here.
We're receiving a message from the shuttlecraft, sir.
Okay, let's bring it on screen.
Okay. It's your dashing captain standing before you. Crew, I know you're currently receiving orders, but they're not just orders. We need to do what's right, crew. Stand down. Stand down. Only the people on the bridge can hear this. It is not going through the intercoms by any means.
I would hope so.
Captain, query. What is the right thing?
To help these people.
What people?
How, sir?
Well, they have an ancient technology that's in need of our crystals from our ship. I was just taking it to defend them.
You got a $10 donation. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Yeah, you see these things live. I see these things with lag,
right?
Internet lag. Yeah. So as you're like pointing to it, I'm like, what? And then it like pops up. I'm like, oh yeah, thank you so much for the $10 donation. We appreciate it very much. It means a lot.
It does.
We've got to repair their ancient technology so that they can be safe. He is playing on your sense of safety.
Whose?
Smiles.
Hers, yeah.
Smiles is trying to compute how he would have figured this out. Can she get like can she do a feeling sense on the truth of this? Okay.
Yeah, you can do a detect lies. What are you doing, Kip, during the captain's?
Kip is just a little baffled at the moment. He's seeing the captain here, and even though he wants to be captain, he wouldn't purposefully kill the guy, even though he did push him into the psychic sludge in the first place. He thought
it was an accident.
Exactly. He thought he was doing it to save the guy's life, not he didn't know it would actually hurt him. And it just, happened to be coincidental that that's exactly what he wanted. But it really was a coincidence.
Yeah, well, and other people knowing that this is the captain, if nobody knew it was the escape pod and it blew up, whatever happens, happens. But now that people know the captain's on this ship, it would make you look real bad.
Oh, yeah.
Some would call it mutinous.
Some might call it mutinous.
How'd you do on your feelings check?
I get 2, right?
Yep.
Hero and expert.
Yep.
I only got 1 success.
Okay. The captain is telling the truth that there is an ancient technology on the planet that he believes would make everyone safer. Something feels off about like why he would be doing this, but he believes that everything he is saying is the truth.
Captain, query.
I'm gonna.
How did you learn
Ooh,
about
hooray!
this?
Mute the call.
Okay. You ask how did they learn this? He learned this, and then you can see him like
No, not that. Not mute that way. Mute the other way.
and that's when I discovered in the ancient text that Uhure pushes the button to mute and it brings up the foreign king again.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Hello, Majesty. Query, are there ruins on your planet that are in need of repair?
There are ancient ruins on the planet, but we don't go there. It is a sacred site. Many wars have been fought over it, and for that reason, we do not go there.
So, if, say, our captain was attempting to go there,
Well, that may provoke a war, so we would have to stop it.
okay. So I'm gonna relay what the communication he just sent to him, to the king.
Okay. All right. About how he needs to fix the technology.
Yeah, I'll bring
to
it
keep
on
them
like
safe.
a pip screen and say, "Check this out, dude."
Okay. Well, we knew that you had a terrible reputation when you arrived here. But we didn't realize that you wanted to start war.
Me either.
It seemed like you were
Point.
going to say more there. You're like, neither do
Nope.
we. The captain, or the king, stops for a moment and goes, "Oh, okay."
I would advise against war, sir. I do not have enough bandages to.
I like war as much as any soldier, which is to say that I don't like it, but I enjoy doing it. Now, I have to say, I'm not sure how our captain is in that ship right now. Did he get out of medbay?
The one person who would know is with
Is
you.
on the bridge.
That's what I'm looking for an answer.
Can Smiles go over to one of the consoles or whatever crew member it would be, to pull up a video of Medbay?
Well, we have sensors. We have advanced sensors, so you could probably just, use the sensors to detect.
It
If he's in
sweeps
the
the
ship.
whole ship and gives you like dots of where everybody is.
Yeah.
Okay, you pull it up. The captain is still in the med bay.
With his bandages over his head?
You wanted to know if the bandages are there.
You
No,
would think
actually-
from the sensors that the band-aids are probably still there. They are
Actually
superior
curious-
sensors.
Oh, right, because it's just dots. See, that's why I wanted video. There's a reason.
All right.
The captain on the screen in the escape pod, does he have the bandages over his head or no?
No, not a band-aid. And no abrasions on his head.
That turned out to be a benefit.
See? Thought my line of questioning was just for the bandages. There was a reason behind it. Captain,
No, that's
Captain
fine.
Kip.
No, it is fine.
Captain
Yeah.
Kip.
Caper.
It occurs
but
to
okay.
me that yes, sorry. Apologies, sir. It
fine.
occurs to me when with the captain in the medbay, I had applied he had abrasions on his head and I applied a bandage, which is not on the captain in the escape pod.
So it's not the same person.
I do not believe so, sir.
Who are these fighters that are all around us then?
I believe they come from the Emperor, who said that we would now be quarantined, sir.
Yes, they are our fighters. She never took him off the screen.
All right, I'm going to need you to get better at this job.
Sorry, sir. He switches back to the other captain, but it's muted.
On which side?
Yeah, on which
Both
side?
sides.
Both sides. I don't
Yeah.
want his side muted.
Okay. He unmutes it. And that's when I realized I'd become
Okay,
a
muted.
man.
What? All right. So what we need to do here, I think, is convince the king that this guy is trying to start a civil war between his people.
Why, sir?
So that they'll help us stop him. I guess he is stopped right now.
He's currently entering our ship, sir, and if he is a
The tractor
evil
beams
clone,
are like almost
then
right
I
up to your.
believe that the king will let us deal with him accordingly.
Okay. So let's go talk to the captain then. This captain.
This clone captain.
The clone.
One of the random ensigns on the bridge go. The escape pod is redocked, sir.
All right, keep it closed and locked until we get there. Come on,
All
Doc.
right, Bay 2 is
I'm gonna
closed
need
and
you.
locked. All right.
Let's head down there. I'm going to need a security squad with me.
All right. So all the guys that are in the room that have guns, they lift their giant rifles that look a lot like yours and follow you.
Okay. I'm just going to sling mine over my shoulder while I walk.
All right. So you all get in the elevator.
Okay.
It's a little cramped with all of you in there. These elevators are built for like 3 at most. Yes. For a squad. Yeah, you want to play some elevator music?
Perfect.
This is not elevator music.
It's too no, it got too cold fast.
I imagine this being a lot like in Mass Effect. Every time you're in an elevator, like it's the entire load screen, so you guys have to have like a full conversation.
Yeah.
It's a huge ship.
So, anybody play poker?
Never have, sir.
Should do it sometime. On the
Cool.
hollow deck.
We don't
some
usually
good
have a lot of leave.
simulators.
Nice.
Yeah.
Any you recommend?
Nope.
The door opens.
Okay. I briskly walk through.
All right. You are now in a large open hangar bay. In here, there are 3 escape ships, like smaller ships within the belly of the ship. And the one that just got brought in is like smoking. Smoke is coming out of its back propeller or thruster.
Okay. All right, everybody, take positions. Make sure that you cover this guy. Remember, he is not our captain. The doc is established. He's a different guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a feelings to give a leadership roll.
Okay.
The doc can assist you in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She'll assist.
Do you get an expert die? Because as a soldier, have you ever been in command?
Well, yeah. That's what I did on the ship. It's the second in command.
All right, I'll give you 3 dice for this.
Wait. And I'm trying to roll over my feeling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So 6 is the only number that succeeds?
5 or 6 succeeds.
So
but if you get a
5
5, let me know.
I got a 5.
Nice. All right, so you got laser feelings, which automatically count as a success, and you get to ask me about the situation that's unfolding. Do you have any other successes in there?
No other successes. Just the one.
Okay. All right, so you can go ahead and ask me about the situation that's unfolding in front of you.
Okay, what is this guy gonna do when he comes out? Is he gonna come out shooting? Was he even in there?
You would think if he were the evil captain, that chances are he would try to do something sneaky. You know that because you're on a well-armed ship, chances are he probably has a weapon.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to say everybody take some cover behind the crates over there, the space crates that everybody has. And space bunkers.
Yeah,
for some reason.
there's some androids that like the robots androids, not the like people androids, that are like lifting crates and moving them from one place to another, but they're not obviously not doing anything all that important. And there's like a pile of crates on one side.
Okay.
All of the soldiers crowd around one crate to take cover.
Spread out a little bit.
Okay,
Let's not just
spread out, but no longer in cover.
Okay, have the robots spread the cover and then take the cover, spread out.
Okay, while this is happening,
Amazing.
the shuttle door opens
Okay.
and you hear footsteps running against metal floors.
Okay. So, but we don't see him because he's used the
You do
cloaking
not.
device.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch! All right, I'm going to start shooting.
Just wildly.
Wherever I hear the footprints going.
All right, give me a lasers.
Cool.
I would like to say that Smiles has stayed at the elevator. Just-
Are you still on the elevator or just like outside of the elevator?
I haven't decided if they've moved from inside the elevator to just in front of the doors or not. I feel like
Okay.
they would have moved to it just in front of the doors of the elevator.
Okay.
It's on stun.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for. So everyone knows it does say that the pistols are always set to stun unless otherwise stated. So
I got 5, 6, so 2 successes, and that's the laser.
you want
Oh wait,
for
I want
laser
under.
you want less than,
Yeah.
but the
Oh,
5
so-
also does still count.
Wait,
There's a laser field.
I forgot to ask you how many I'm supposed to roll.
It's fine. You can
rolled
roll
3.
3.
Okay,
Yep,
I rolled
so that
3.
worked out perfectly.
So 5 and 4. So 2
Okay.
successes.
So yeah, 2 successes. And for your laser feeling, I will say that you are able to pinpoint where the feet are on the floor, and you fire hitting the captain. But when you hit the captain, it stuns him and he drops the cloaking device and it shatters against the ground. But now you see him like stunned. He's like convulsing while standing. Smiles, I'd like you to roll against feelings. Your captain very clearly is in distress.
Clone Captain is in distress.
Yeah.
2?
Okay.
2 dice?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
that was a
Yeah, it would
question.
be 2 dice. Yes.
Okay.
I thought you got 2 successes.
Feelings I want over.
You want? Yes.
Yes.
More on feelings.
Uh-huh.
2 are over.
Only 1 was the success, but it was my number, so it's a laser feeling success.
Okay. All right. All right. So, would you like to ask a question about the circumstance, or would you like me to give you a benefit?
I would like a benefit, please.
Okay. So you're able to assess the situation, and the evil captain has the exact same biology. There's literally nothing different between him and your actual captain. But he is now stunned and unable to move, so you can, if you wanted to give him medical treatment or put band-aids on him, now would be the perfect time to do so.
But he doesn't have the facial abrasions, right?
No.
Can, as he's stunned, instead of treating him, because there is no treatment even with the other captain, apart
Yeah.
from like he's sleepy, so he needs because he was in medbay, so he needed treatment.
Yeah.
This one is not in medbay. There's nothing wrong with him. Can she do like a eye ear, like an ESP check?
Sure, yeah. Give me another. This would be a lasers.
Yeah.
And so 1 die is what I'm going to say. No, you're
I would
trained
say
2 dice.
expert. Yeah,
she's
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
expert.
You just
And
don't
I'll-
have tools.
Am I helped because he's stunned?
Can I help in any way?
Okay,
doc?
so I will give you an additional die
Thank
Well,
you.
for the
okay.
assistance of the soldiers.
Yeah, I'll just walk in and I will make sure he's restrained, like with cuffs, and that's how I'll help out. I'll just,
Okay.
pull him easily down to the floor, make sure his arms are restrained behind him, and let her do her thing.
Okay.
I had to roll over my number.
What? For
Laser.
Lasers?
Under your number.
Under your
so
number.
one or two.
Under my number.
1 or
That's
2.
it.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
Nice.
my number.
Laser success.
Yeah, it's a laser success, though. There is a complication because you only got 1 out of
Yeah.
2.
Mm-hmm.
You do a full check over on him. He's actually healthier than your current captain is,
Of course, the evil
Okay.
guy's healthier.
and probably more fit for command than your current captain is. Other than the being evil thing, that might be a problem, but other than that,
And wanting to start a war.
yeah.
The clone captain is in wonderful health, actually, sir. Probably more better fit than our current captain, apart from the whole wanting. Well, he wants to keep people safe. We might consider this one over ours. He will last longer, biologically speaking.
Oh, then we definitely don't want this guy. I mean, he's evil, right?
Is he, sir? He wants to make things safe.
By starting a war?
I don't know that he knew he was starting a war, sir.
Well, I think we should wake him up and ask him then.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
bring him down to one of the cells, which I'm sure we have. The detention center.
Yeah.
And have a talk with him. Ensign 1, go
Sir,
clean up.
a gentleman in a red jumpsuit comes over there.
It's WON. It- clean up that thingamajig and take it down to engineering to get it fixed.
You got it, sir. He picks up the random pieces of it and wanders off.
Okay.
I assume you mean the cloaking device, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Picks up the pieces of the escape pod and carries them away.
No.
He's got like a piece of the thruster.
Blank knows what it is. Kip Caper, not as much.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to escort him before you bring him to, or like, are you going to drag him to the cell and then wake him up?
Yeah,
Because with
we'll drag him to
Yep.
the cell first.
okay, with the stun, I'm going to say that you have to either unstun them or it takes like several minutes for them to come to. So-
I'm good with it naturally wearing off in the cell, though.
Okay.
If like it would wear off before, I'll just stun him again. Just right there, point blank.
All right, we'll say you do have to stun him one more time on the way to the cell. He's
Okay.
like,
Sir,
huh,
was
what's
that-
the...
Was that really necessary?
I just want to make sure.
She
I'm
was
just
a
being-
band-aid where he got shot.
You know, just in case.
That's why you're along. I pat the band-aid.
All right, so you guys arrive to the interrogation cells, and he comes to.
I assume this is like one of those open doorways with like a super shiny energy wall or something.
Sure.
That shocks him if he touches it.
Absolutely.
All right. Not the direction I was gonna go with it, but I'm in. I was gonna go with like the classic like single directional mirror and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no,
But-
no.
You've got an energy wall. I'm in. Go for it.
Yeah, energy wall, and he's got the bed there and a chamber pot.
Okay. All right.
You know, a space chamber pot.
Right.
Of course.
What's going on?
I think you know, I say with my hands folded behind my back and just staring at him with thin slits.
The last thing I remember was getting attacked by some slime.
I look at the doctor. Can you read this
my-
guy?
Oh, sure, sir.
Relying on the person with the skills.
2 successes, 1 is my number.
Awesome. Okay. He is definitely feigning this. This is not accurate in the least. He is the same one that you talked to beforehand, so.
He is lying, sir.
I say, cut the shit, Darcy! And start speaking honest to me. What was that device? What are you trying to do? What's your game here?
That's Captain to you, Caper.
Not to you. My captain has band-aids on his head and is in the med bay getting better. You are an asshole.
I'm still your captain.
No, you're not. You're some weird clone.
I think actually if you check the bylaws of the consortium, even in that circumstance, I am the captain.
True is that. I turned to smile. Is that true?
Miles.
I don't think it's relevant, sir.
It's not relevant, sir.
Technically, he's right, but regardless, I was just trying to help these people.
By starting a civil war?
The only way for them to ever come together in peace is to complete the ancient technologies that I was trying to complete. It's also the only way that I can ever come back together into one piece.
Can I insight feeling check that?
Yeah,
I would love for you to.
I also looked to smile. Is that true?
It's
Huh?
let's use some. Does that track?
I don't know if that makes sense.
2 successes.
Yes. No, 100%. This is the only cure for being separated from your 2 parts into 1 part, is whatever he's about to do. You don't know what it is, but this is the only way to fix it. And thus, to fix your captain.
And fortunately, sir, that does seem to be accurate. Whatever he was going to do will put them back together. Otherwise, our captain will remain as is, and
Does the king even want to be back together? Haven't they
Not
lived in
sure
peace?
that matters.
You know what?
But peace at what
which
cost?
king, sir?
The king of the Trigonians.
But what about the Clone King?
I don't know. I haven't talked to that
Of-
one.
The
You mean
Clone
the-
Trigonians?
Bygonians.
The
Yes.
Trigonians and the Bygonians, of course.
Yes. I can speak
Because
for
T
Mercury.
is opposite of B.
One knows that. B is obviously a much more evil letter.
Not, not Y.
No.
If they are your people, then you cannot be captain.
And why can't I be?
Because our captain is not a Bygonian king.
But
Your logic is flawed.
He is not a human anymore either. He is now a Trigonian. Thus, even if he were awake, he wouldn't be your captain. By your understanding.
Pondering.
Confusing to me.
And you see like the wheel, like her face changes.
Yeah,
that wheel on her
apple.
forehead.
The
Wheel
same
of-
things going on Kip's face. You know,
For two very different reasons.
I can fix all of this. Just give me a chance.
Tell us how it works, sir.
Simple. We take the pieces of the cloaking device, take it apart, and use the crystals that are inside of it to power a very old technology. It simply reverses the process. You can feel from your 2 success earlier that isn't all this machine does.
What else
'Cause
does it do?
You have kind of an empathetic link with him. It reverses everything.
it's everything.
Define.
Time itself moves backwards.
Are you insane?
Perhaps it's the only way to know.
I look to Smile. We can't be listening to this guy.
It could be correct, but to reverse time would be catastrophic.
My puppy, Byron, died of old age. This would bring Byron back to me.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I knew you were doing this for a selfish reason.
You do know the captain keeps a picture on his desk of a dog.
That
On the
is
corner
this-
of the giant display.
Yes. Yeah, it's
The
a little
screen-
hard to see with the
You can't
big
even
The
see it.
screensaver is like like a blown up portion, but
There
it's
you
like
go.
fuzzy.
Yeah.
Uncertain. Time may not stop that at that point. At which point Byron would turn into an infant and then non-exist.
I have to try. It's the only way.
You would not exist.
Perhaps.
You would not be with Byron.
But maybe life would be better.
Captain Sarcy.
Barcy? Because it's V?
Just picking a
He's an
different
evil
letter. You're under arrest by the laws of the consortium. And we're
I'm
going to
already-
take you back to Earth, and you're going to rot in prison for what you've done here today. Trying to start an intergalactic war is decommissionable for any captain, let alone one that's an evil clone.
You may be right. Unless you start a civil war to help the consortium.
Are you suggesting the court's consortium sent you to do this? To save your dog?
Yes.
Do I believe this?
Roll of feelings against
That seems pretty reasonable, actually.
Consortium does a lot of stupid stuff. Dr. Smile, would you like to jump in on this one? How
Sure.
do they feel about this?
Oh no. I rolled 2 ones. Yeah, it's legit, sir.
You know, actually, it seems real believable that the consortium would want to mess with time and space.
Oh,
so.
well, I guess we let him go. I push the. I unlock the.
No, wait.
I unlock it.
Sir,
Good. I'm glad.
Reporting
that
for
we see
duty,
eye to eye.
Captain.
As you were. What happened to my crystally teleporty cloaky
I
thing?
sent it to engineering to get repaired, sir.
He leaves.
I go follow him.
Captain Farsi. As she
This is
wheels,
Marcy,
her feet
or
have like
Varsi.
roller wheels
Okay.
as it goes.
You got little wheels on the bottom.
Yeah, she just like what was the
Like
android
Dot.
from Jetsons? Dot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, like Dot. What is the purple purification salve?
The purple purification salve was designed to separate what they thought were the worst parts of themselves. It's a poison.
Is that how you were created?
In a way, I was also created by all of the weakness being taken out of my body.
Sir, if I may, I would like to try an experiment.
I don't have time for experiments. What kind of experiment?
In medbay, please, sir.
Oh, yes, of course. Medbay experiment.
Yes.
Roll a feelings to see if you can convince him to actually do this.
Am I an expert in convincing people to?
I would say so.
Okay.
You're a
A
doctor.
large part of your job is convincing people to do shit they don't want to.
2 successes.
Okay. I love experiments. Yes, of course. Take me there.
Wonderful.
I just follow along.
Okay. In step with your rifle.
Yep. Oh yeah.
In
I
med
forgot I
bay.
have my rifle.
She would like to pull out the medical pod,
Okay.
lower it, have Shadow Captain stand at the foot, and push him onto actual Captain and see if they merge.
Okay. Alright. Roll a lasers for this medical
Cool.
procedure you're attempting.
I am going to.
Okay, I get what. I skip things. I get a
no.
dice for hero.
I'm
I get
just
a dice
trying to.
for an expert rate.
Yeah.
I
What are you
planned
trying
this.
to do, Blake?
I don't want to
Yeah,
do
help.
it. See, that's the thing. I probably helped the captain. I'm convinced. It's the consortium.
I mean, she has no idea that this is gonna work. She's just gonna see if she can put them together by pushing one on top of the other.
That's
Right,
true.
which
I'll
is
just
what the
stand by.
captain
Oops.
wants.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll just stand by.
Alright, so you get 3 dice for this.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'd assume you're prepared to.
Yeah, she had planned
Yeah.
this. This
She
was her
planned this.
experiment.
Yeah, that-
They
that
know.
was the
They
plan.
know. All right. Lasers, right?
Yeah.
Oh, lasers is under.
Yeah.
Lasers is under.
1 success.
Okay. So you force the one captain on top of the other, and for a moment they reconstitute into one captain, and the purple salve starts coming out of the ears of the thing that's bandaged up. You can see the purple salve coming out, and then it sucks back in, and then very violently separates the two again.
What the fuck just happened?
The procedure was a partial success, sir.
Well, maybe you should try again.
I could use some assistance if you can help me align them better.
Sure. I'm gonna just smash his head into the other one.
All right, you go ahead and give me a lasers, but you don't get expert dice for this.
I'm an expert at headbutt or smashing heads. Come on.
This seems like a science procedure, and
Okay, that's fair. So just
I'll
one
give you
die
a prepared for sure. No, you get prepared.
then. I'm not
And she's
prepared
helping
for
you.
this.
he gets help.
Okay,
Hero
good,
prepared,
good.
right? 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3.
All right. 3 under a 5.
Yes,
two,
Selvin.
two
You just need to hit
successes.
them together a little harder.
Okay. You slam his head into the other captain's head, and they force together, and the purple salve starts coming out. Are either of you going to try to catch it?
I'm gonna shoot it.
Of course.
Give me a lasers. Yeah.
From the other side, Smiles is going to try to capture it in a test. She would have had it prepared, but I think like a test tube or one of those
collection
plastic
vial.
specimen jars. Yeah.
Okay.
Two
So both
dice
of
for
me,
this.
give me. No, you're prepared to shoot. You're trained to shoot. Shooting's what you do. You get 3 dice.
I
Jess,
would
you
get
get-
3 dice, right?
Yeah, you get 3 dice as well.
Okay.
This is an ideal situation for you.
2 successes.
Okay.
And am I I'm rolling lasers, right?
Yeah. So you want 1 or 2.
1 success.
Okay. You're able to get some of the salve into a jar, and he disintegrates the rest of it next to the captain's head.
Yeah.
When you pushed the one captain into the other, though, you did cause some cranial damage to the head.
It'll be
Not that you
fine.
can
Just some
see
bandage.
because it's under the bandage.
Oh,
But
The bandage
Yeah.
will hold it together. It's
he is
fine.
now unconscious again. But not from the evil clone thing.
you know what? He's unconscious still from my perspective.
It's true. It's true.
And
If
until
anything,
Smiles
you
does
saved
the
the day.
test, he's fine.
So I just
He's
cracked this
sleeping.
guy in the head and lasered some space goop.
Yep.
I blow off the barrel of my gun and put it behind my shoulder.
All right. Smiles, how are you reacting to this?
This is a place of healing, sir. I'd rather you do not use your weapons inside my medical bay.
Understood, Doc. I think we've got things under control, though.
You would say this is a job well done. You've resolved the problem.
Are you okay to talk to the king and explain, sir?
Of course. I'll start heading to the bridge.
Can I do a feelings on that? That okay?
Sure.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I'd say she was prepared in asking that question.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh man. 2 successes, 1 is my number.
Okay. Are you telling her the truth that you're able to
feels,
confidently?
hell yeah. Kip feels totally assured that he could do this. Now,
You're
whether
convinced-
that's true or not is a different story.
You're convinced he believes that he is ready and primed to be captain. You have your doubts personally, but
Good luck, sir.
all right, Kip, you want to give us one last outline for this episode, and then we'll take a brief pause and move into episode 2.
Okay. Well, I'm going to head up to the bridge and bring the Trigonians on the display, their king,
Yeah.
and say, hey, we solved this problem with our captain being separated into 2 entities. He was trying to destroy your civilization or start a galactic civil war by reversing time using an ancient artifact found on your planet.
Well, thank God you saved us from whatever the hell you just described to us.
That's
know what?
as I understood the situation. If that's true or not, I don't really know.
Even though you guys come across as being real assholes, you're not such bad guys.
Hey, you too.
Credits.
Oh no, I didn't see what we got. We got like some sort of posture check or something.
Posture check.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we? I apologize. Thank you, Pingy.
Thank you.
And we will come back to a posture check because we are going to take a brief break.
Brief break. How long?
5 minutes this time, or do you guys need another minute?
Mission successful.
That's fine to me.
I know. You guys did good.
Hells yeah.
We did the goods.
Jeez,
I will
I've
let you
bandaged
adjust
everyone.
your laser feelings number if you'd like to at this point.
No,
Oh man,
so happy with
I
two.
might go to 4 because now I've got to take captain lead.
Right,
So,
and those
I'm learning my feelings now.
and that's really what's important here.
Smile 5 has had a positive influence.
That's
Smile
true.
5 is very happy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go less lasers, more feelings. Okay, so
Okay.
I'm 4 on both now. I will mark that on my character sheet, which is a post-it note.
No.
That's all right. I'm using our personal Discord to keep notes. I'm just not hitting send on it. So.
Nice. Okay. Speaking
All
of
right.
which, join our personal Discord.
Yes, for sure. We can always use more friends. Also, we are still working on the charity at the moment. So if you want to go ahead and donate to that charity, Extra Life, it goes to support local Children's Miracle Network hospitals, which is always a good thing to support. So if you can support, we'd appreciate it. And we're going to take a brief break, and then we will be right back with another episode.
See you soon.
Pirates.
Help the small
Pirates.
beans, for sure. Yeah, there will be pirates in the next one.
Pirates.
Ooh, pirates. Watch as the new Captain Caper and his trusty android.
Acting captain.
You still need to achieve that captain, right?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us again as we continue our space explorations on consortium ship, the Raptor. While our Captain Darcy is mysteriously unconscious because of some psychic jelly and me hitting him on the head. Anyway, we are currently doing a fundraiser for Extra Life. It is a Children's Miracle Network charity. We had a humble goal of $100. It looks like during our break, we actually had a few donations. One in particular bringing us up $100 and a few others. And thank you, everybody. We
for sure.
reached our
Thank you so
goal
much.
and exceeded it by about half. So that's fucking awesome. Thank you,
That is
everybody.
amazing.
Yeah, it means a lot. Thank you so
guys
much.
are fantastic.
So you definitely all deserve a cyber heart.
Yes,
And,
for sure.
Woo-woo.
I can
yeah,
put them
pats
in
on the
chat.
back. Our
Yeah.
community is so cool. Thank you, everybody, for helping us achieve this goal. It's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just taken aback.
Me
Our
too.
community is always really good about helping with the charities and stuff, and so
Yeah.
I thank you to everybody watching and everybody who donated, and just everybody who supports in any way they can. So
Exactly.
it means a lot.
I know it's tough times out there, but we really appreciate you helping us, raise awareness and support these charities that we do every month. I think it's really important to give back to your community and
Mhm.
just
And
people, life in general.
We're just some nerdy kids who, are role playing together as friends, and so if we can do what we do to try to help people, we're gonna do so. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
on the note of being friends that role play together, we see that same similar backdrop of black stars against, or white stars against a black curtain, and the ship flying into view, and we join our intrepid adventurers once again on the Raptor.
all right.
Captain Smile, sir.
Acting Captain's Log. Stardate 7621413. These are the voyages of the starship, the Raptor.
I assume its call sign is the Raptor also. It has the
Yes.
Yeah. Right. It's the Raptor. Yeah, no. We are approaching a sector of unknown space where we've come to understand that one of the other consortium ships has been sent out a distress beacon. We're currently in pursuit of the last known coordinates of that ship to investigate. And captain's log.
You know, it's funny.
Damn it! And acting captain's log.
I was gonna start it by you getting a hail from a ship that's been disabled.
I just
That
figured
worked
I'd
out
help
perfectly.
Sorry for taking the reins on that.
No, you're good. I like when we all work together to tell the story
Word.
because it's important to have fun telling stories. Sir, acting sir, we're closing in on the signal. It appears to be a small medical freighter. It shouldn't have been this far out.
What could you summon Smile 5 to the bridge?
The
hooray.
intercom in the entire ship comes on. Smile 5 to the bridge, please. Smile 5 to the bridge.
I think that is the first thing that Oh Hooray has done that actually makes sense. So.
Thank you, sir.
I didn't say that, or did I? Oh, God. Is my dialogue being externalized? Just kidding.
I was trying to give you a Shatner from Darcy too.
Yeah, I heard it.
All right,
5
Smile.
minutes later, Smiles shows up. You asked to see me, sir.
We're approaching a medical freighter that sent out a distressed beacon and trying to figure out what happened. I just wanted you on bridge just to make sure. I don't know, you can speak doctor talk or something.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, hooray, could you summon the ship?
Yes, sir.
And I don't mean like call it here, I mean like get it on the screen. Get the captain. Hail the ship.
He hails the ship, and it's making that connecting sound that like Facebook call makes.
Is it really make that noise?
Say the old like dial-up noise.
That's how it communicates.
Yes.
Through audio. After 30-45 seconds of this, there's no response. Would you like me to scan the ship, sir?
Please.
It appears there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, that's good.
There are 2 life forms aboard.
But they're not answering the call?
No. This is the ship Simmons.
Are the life forms alive?
They appear to be, sir. I'm not a doctor, but...
Doctor, are the life forms alive?
I will look at the vital scans. One moment. And Smiles will look at the
Alright.
vitals. Do they look alive?
I mean, if you want to know how they're doing, I would need a lasers roll. But
Yeah.
there's a heartbeat.
Heartbeat is good. Would you say I was prepared to make this test?
Yeah, that's your job. And you're an expert at it.
Do I also get help from Ahure?
Yeah, I'll say that you do from the superior sensors.
Thank you. Probably need it. Holy. So I have to roll under my number.
Yeah,
I got 1 1
Okay, good.
and 3 2s.
Goodness.
Oh, super success.
This is incredible
I know
success.
everything about this ship and these people on
Let's
this
go
ship.
look what that means. I don't even know what that means.
It just means you're awesome, actually. Because it's a feelings roll, she would get to ask me a question. And it's a critical success, so there would be extra effects that occur. So you can ask me a question about the ship, anything you'd like, and I have to answer it. And I will tell you before you.
Questions.
Yeah, I'll give you 3 for the 3 laser feelings.
Nice.
I will tell you before you roll that though, that one of the life forms appears to be small, about the size of a house cat, and another one appears to be human.
Byron's alive. He was just teleported to another ship. Okay. It's does she know why a medical ship would be out this far?
No, there is not a reason why a consortium medical ship would ever be this deep into uncharted space.
Okay. Is the captain of the Simmons ship named Jean?
No,
Yes.
No, but probably should be.
Yes.
Yes, okay, for your critical success, yes.
Thank you. And my third question, best use of a question I've ever had.
It's a trap.
It's totally a trap. Because it was on the vitals of the, or it was scanning the people of the ship. So, no other life forms, just the 2. It scanned the ship itself, though, right?
Yeah, you have those scans as well.
Any of the escape or like
away crafts?
Would it be able to say if like medical pods were currently being utilized or if escape pods were? If not,
you can check all that. There's a full inventory.
Yes.
You've got all of the med pods are empty and ready and well stocked.
Okay.
And all of the 3 away ships are all on board.
Okay. She relates this to acting Captain Capper.
So all the medical pods are empty, and all of the escape pods are intact. And then
on the ship.
And then what else did you learn? Sorry.
Captain Jean is a possibly it's the one on the ship. There is a human alive on the ship. The other life form is small, possibly an animal.
All right.
Cat or small dog, perhaps.
Well, I guess I've been trying to get in touch with my feelings, so instead of leaving them here, I guess we're gonna have to go investigate.
I'm very proud of you, acting Captain.
Don't remind me. I'm gonna take a drink of
She gives him a lollipop.
Space coffee.
Yeah, your space coffee is delicious.
But because I spiked it with whiskey.
Space whiskey, yeah.
Space whiskey, right. And then I take the lollipop and put it in my mouth and say, "Let's go."
Are you forming an away team yourself, or?
Yo. 2 expendable ensigns. No.
That's me.
Red shirt, go!
Edson Wan and Edson Tool. Come with us. Doc, I'm gonna
the
need you
same
to
wand
come with
as
you.
from before.
Yeah.
That had the broken. Yeah.
Yeah. We still have that device, I think.
Yeah, it's still broken, but you have it.
Oh,
It's
engineering didn't
it's being
fix it?
repaired.
Yeah, engineering is not all that great at their jobs.
Oh, no wonder. That's why the fucking crane hand they thought was working when it wasn't. Okay. We're gonna head down.
Do you want us to take our guns, sir?
Yes. What kind of question is that?
They get their big rifles.
Miles goes to medbay and picks up her travel medical bag.
Yeah, they
to
have
reflect-
a medical bag that's got like the.
To reflect that I don't have as much lasers, I actually just carry the typical assignee pistol now.
Okay.
So, no more rifle for Captain Caper. or acting captain.
Really?
could
Are you
take her.
sure you wouldn't just take the rifle over the smaller handgun? It's still one gun less.
Look, I am trying to act like a responsible captain, not like a gun-crazed psycho.
He says that, but he probably has several guns hidden on him.
I'm gonna switch my pistol to kill, and then let's head to the shuttle.
All right.
Yeah, we'll head to
See-
the away shuttle, and then fly up to the other ship.
Okay.
Or I
You
guess
fly-
do we or beam in, or what do we do?
No, you have to physically fly over there.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, we don't have teleportation in this universe. We haven't
Okay.
established it yet, so
All right, no teleportation. So we're going to fly our shuttle over to the other ship into
Okay.
one of their docking bays.
okay. There's an old man with a cane standing there waiting for you as you're landing.
All right. Does this shuttle have superior sensors as well?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay.
Does this
lesser
man
superior,
track with the same readings that Smiles looked over before
For the other
Okay.
humanoid.
for the humanoid?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to do a scan on him and make sure that this isn't some sort of ambush.
Okay, good call. Go ahead and roll a lasers for me.
So I have the one, but I don't know.
Uh,
I doubt I'm an expert in this.
No, you're not. You get one for being you, one for the ship having superior sensors.
Okay.
I don't. Were you prepared? Was this part of your plan? Was to scan once you got there, or is this in reaction to the guy?
I
being
think it's in reaction, so just two.
so. Just two. Yeah.
Can Smiles help read the scan and help him figure out things?
Sure.
Sounds
So you
like
get 3 dice for this.
3 dice. And my lasers is a 4 now, and I'm trying to get under a 4. So 2 successes.
Okay. This is, according to the readings, the only humanoid that's there. You don't see any gun turrets, no auto turrets. In fact, you don't see any robots that are normally seen in these bays moving boxes. The old man is, from what you can tell, in the open and unarmed, other than the staff. Your assistant's smile lets you know that this man is somewhere around 500 years old, which should not be medically possible.
Sir, these reports indicate that the man is over 5 centuries old.
I'm going to zoom in on the display screen.
Okay.
Try to wipe a smudge off to see if it's like
Yeah.
an extra 0 that's really dirt.
No, I meant like on the old guy, but
Okay. You zoom in on him, and he just looks like a kind old man.
500.
He's kind of a bigger gentleman. He's got a stomach to him. He's wearing an all-white suit that is pretty common for scientists. He's got a white beard,
Okay.
jolly red cheeks.
I
And-
thought you were going to say red suit.
I'm going to switch my pistol back to stun
Okay.
and say, all right, let's approach this cautiously. Ensign 1 and Ensign 2. Stay alert. Watch the corners.
Do you want us to breach with smoke grenades, sir?
No, that is not
Okay.
necessary. He's an old man. He's 500.
Oh, that seems real old.
It seems.
Would you like me to stay on the ship for now, sir?
No, I'm gonna need you with me, Doc. What if he has a heart attack or something?
He is right. Yes, sir.
We need some band-aids. Make sure you have them.
Yes, plenty of band-aids, sir.
Most of your doctor's bag, their doctor's bag is just full of band-aids.
Band-aids, yep.
In this world, that's actually the most effective treatment to anything.
Look, and they're color-coded, so all the different prints on them, like, help
There you
with
go.
different, like... stuff.
Right, different
Injuries.
ailments and things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That
to
makes
me.
The
sense.
little bandagey part is infused with stuff. Look, it makes
Right.
sense. Space band-aids, guys. Space band-aids.
So I'm going to lower the, lift.
Ramp?
The door opens down to being a ramp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steam comes out for some reason.
Yeah, exactly. And we walk out like we're stormtroopers.
Yep. They're walking behind you in step.
Kip Caper has adapted a trench coat where he keeps the collar popped, and that's his captain affectation. And he moves out.
That's how you denote yourself as captain.
Exactly.
Nice. The old man.
He also
starts-
has one of those sailor hats with the anchor on the top.
a captain's hat.
Yeah.
I like it. He's like hobbling towards you, like with his cane. Boy, am I glad to see you.
And you, old man. How have you been?
I am well, but I've been better before this.
I would imagine. You're getting a little old since the last time I saw you.
Last time I saw you, I was about 380 years younger.
Wait. I was just riffing. What? We've seen each other?
Yes, you look at his base of facial features. Yes, he looks old, but you met this captain back when you were in academy, and that wasn't very long ago. It was like 10 years ago. And granted, he was old, but he wasn't this old.
What's his name?
Captain Gene.
Oh, right. I was saying, Captain Gene? You old bastard, what are you doing here? And I'm gonna slug him in the arm.
Oh,
Sir, I wouldn't do that.
well, we tested some new technology, and it led us here.
What old technology?
Well, where are we, to be exact? Let's start there.
You're in the Epsilon quadrant.
Oh, we did make it a long way. We discovered a crystal we're calling void crystals. They allow us to teleport. We, however, have no way of telling where it will put us, and it also ages anyone on the ship immensely.
Well, at least that doesn't affect your health, apparently.
Well, the other 85 people on the crew would disagree with you.
So how have you stayed alive?
Good genes.
That was the worst joke I've ever
Kip,
heard.
I don't understand why your face is making sense.
Gene has good genes? Who would have thought?
Welcome aboard the Simmons.
Okay.
The best thing ever.
This is so stupid. Okay. I say I'm not sure what to say here, Captain Gene. Why didn't you answer the distress calls?
I don't know how most of the ship works. I'm not gonna lie. And I cannot possibly pilot it and communicate and things by myself. I am yet one old man.
Really?
Thanks, Patient Zero.
Nice.
Yeah, I lack the ability. I will need to be brought home. You know you are very far from home right now.
We're pretty far from home, Captain Gene. We can give you a lift though, but it might take a while to get back.
I assume I have a few years left in me. I would say we could just use the void crystals, but they were
No,
stolen by
yeah.
pirates.
Well, that's still a really bad idea, considering what you've gone through.
I would assume if we just reverse what we did to get here, it would take us home. He's not a scientist.
Fine, sir. I would be fine, sir.
Well, yeah, but we got the rest of the crew to worry about. Okay, so
if you wanted to experiment,
I see. Well, keep that in mind. So you said that these pirates have gotten in charge of the or gotten control of these crystals.
I couldn't stop them.
Do you have coordinates where they were last seen heading?
They said their intention was to go back to Sol and destroy the solar system.
That's
Sol
where
is
Earth is.
Earth. Yeah.
I say, with these crystals?
As it turns out, void crystals are capable of a great number of things.
That's bad news. We've got to head back immediately. Let's head back. We got to chase these pirates. What?
Query, Captain Jean. There was another life form on the ship.
Ah, yes. My space cat Pickles.
Captains and their pets.
Shall I go collect Pickles?
Yes, please. Be very careful, though.
That cat is probably
Yes, sir.
so old.
Smiles will go off to wherever the scan has shown where Pickles is.
Okay. Roll a feelings to try to animal handle.
Okay. I would not think they're an expert in this.
No, I would imagine you are not.
I think though Smiles would have put together some sort of plan to carefully pick up this. Probably like went to, because it's a medical barge, probably grabbed like towels and then like emptied out a medical bag and put it in to put the cat in to carry.
Sure.
If I may take a planning dice.
Yeah, take a planning
well,
day. I'm fine
thank
with
you.
that.
I'm going to. I appreciate that. Sure. Let's. I get 2. Oh gosh. Just don't hurt the cat. Don't hurt the cat. That's all I want.
It's feelings, though, so you should be alright. Better than a 2.
One would think, but one of my numbers was a 1.
That is not
the other
better.
is a 2.
Hey, that's an explosive success.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is a very good success. So you go into a darkened room and you see the beady reflective eyes, and you're like, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. And then this half cat, half cephalopod thing comes out with its like sucker feet and then like crawls up your arm and then is resting on your shoulder. It seems to like you a lot.
I suppose I do not need the bag. And she just, they drop the bag on the ground.
Just leave it there with the towels and stuff.
Turns on the roll wheels, and then they exit towards the back of the ship.
All right.
I definitely ignore this cat.
Yeah.
Smiles comes back, and there's a half cat, half cephalopod over their shoulders.
Yeah. That makes like this terrible like flopping sound as it moves. It's
I feel like it's needing Smiles' like lab coat, but it's like it makes sucking sounds like yeah.
Kip just kind of stares at that in kind of horror for a minute. Take us home, please.
So the door closes again.
The radio.
All right. In space, you don't get very good reception, so
It
it's
doesn't
just
matter.
old Kiss songs are playing.
Okay.
Yes.
You get the ship. You get back to your ship.
Okay. Head back to my ship. Get him sorted out with quarters for him and his bizarre animal.
As you're showing him to his quarters, he's going to stop you for a moment.
Okay.
You're serving on the Raptor now.
That's right. Well, I'm the acting captain on the Raptor.
That's unfortunate. I've heard that everything the Raptor's ever done has ended in abject failure.
Well, not anymore.
I hope so.
Trust
For all
me.
our sake.
Trust me, Gene. Trust me. Pat him
You
on
pat
the
your
shoulder.
shoulder.
We pat
You
each
both
other
pat each other
on the shoulder. Using the same hand, so it's really awkward. Or opposite hands.
Right.
Yeah.
Towards on the same side.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
He retires to his room with his cat, Pickles. Space cat Pickles. Pickles like crawls up on the ceiling and like spins in a circle and then lays down.
On the ceiling,
I
Uh-huh.
love it.
I leave. Very quickly.
Smiles very fascinated.
This is the first time you've seen a space cat.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to back to the bridge and making sure did I say Moo?
Yes.
Lieutenant
I
Moo
think so.
Lieutenant Moo takes us. I'm just butchering the Enterprise's names. As best I can. Takes us to the. I'm sorry. I guess attempts to track that other the pirate ship.
Okay. Roll a lasers for me. It would be in long range, so
Okay. So no bonus to the or what do I roll? I mean,
no, because of your superior sensors, I'm not gonna give you an extra die, but I'm gonna let you scan for it. So you're gonna roll 1 for being you,
Okay.
and 1 for being trained, because you are the captain. So I assume you know how to scan things.
Okay, so 2.
Yeah.
4 and a 3. I'm rolling
Nice.
under, right?
Hey.
Yes. For lasers.
So
yeah.
that's 2 successes and 1's a super success.
Okay. So you on the long range scanners see them. They're about 15 parsecs ahead of you. You can easily
50
bridge the
parsecs.
distance. But it's gonna take time, and their ship's probably about as quick as yours. The only benefit you have is there's an asteroid field you can cut through, which can shave off about 0.8 parsecs.
Okay, Moo Moo takes us through that asteroid belt. We gotta cut these guys off at the pass.
Are you sure, sir?
I never say anything twice.
Yes, sir. He dives into the.
Okay.
It is a rocky and rough road going through the asteroid belt.
Okay, I put on my seatbelt.
Good call. Smiles, are you putting on your seatbelt?
Smiles is going to make sure Captain Jean is fastened in there safely in
bed.
the quarters, so that the 500-year-old man does not get jostled and broken.
Okay. You tuck him in tightly to his bed to where he's not gonna flop around. But the moment that the ship like rolls on its axis, the cat falls from the ceiling on you, and it is not happy. So it takes off running under the bed.
And at that point, the intercom goes on and chimes, boing. We are experiencing some turbulence. If everybody could please take a seat and buckle up their seatbelts. Keep in mind the emergency exits are on the left and right sides of the ship.
You're the nacelles. I like it. All right. Okay, so you guys go into the asteroid field. Do you want to give me a feelings roll for leadership to give confidence to your pilot?
Yeah.
Or do you want to take over direct command of piloting?
No, that was just me using a voice mod on the intercom.
Okay.
To take the harshness out of my voice.
Legit thought he wanted to shoot the asteroids and was gonna play like a game of asteroid from the console
He
chair.
brings up the
Oh,
joystick.
that would have been smart. I'm just trying to maintain morale right now.
All right, roll. Give me a feelings roll.
What do I need to roll?
Feelings. So you are going to get your dice for you, and a prepared dice. I assume, because you've been captaining for a little while now.
Sure.
And I'll give you a bonus die because
I knew I was going into the asteroid belt, so.
yeah. And you have a very competent pilot that everyone trusts.
Okay.
You haven't wrecked into anything yet, so
Yeah,
3
Moo
dice.
And
Moo
he's
knows
an,
his
well,
stuff.
isn't he also an expert at morale and leading people?
Oh yeah, so you could have up to 4 dice if you want.
Am I trying to get above my feelings?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get above a
it.
4. I got 2 successes and 1 is a super one.
Jeez, you guys are killing it.
I know.
I'm gonna start giving out less dice here. You
Probably.
calm everybody down. They all strap into, their harnesses and everything, to where nobody really gets injured by this. Other than Pickles is real upset, but other than that, there are nobody lost, and you're able to close the distance between you and the pirates. You are now well within hailing distance. So
Okay. I'll say to everybody, or I'm sorry, no, to Uhure, hail that ship.
ding ding
Get
ding
the,
ding
get,
ding ding.
Well, actually, hold on. Don't hail the
Hands
hang
up.
up. Get the doctor aboard the bridge, please.
Your
Dr.
tricorder, your
Smiles
comms.
to the bridge, please. Dr. Smiles to the bridge.
Yep.
Once things slowed though, I figure Smile 5 was sitting in the chair, the desk chair in the room. Why not?
Sure.
Harnessed in. And before they leave, they're gonna take their lab coat off and like tuck it around the edge of the bed to make like a little cave for Mr. Pickles
Okay.
under
All
the
right.
bed, and then they'll go to the bridge.
All right. Pickles snuggles in.
Yeah, I really want Smile 5 to just keep this cat now, mostly because player me loves that it bothers Capper.
Yeah. Acting Captain Caper. The
Caper, yeah.
Dr. Smile 5 arrives on the bridge, but out of uniform.
Still in scrubs. She's
Yeah.
got the Toonie Loon scrubs,
Okay.
but no lab coat, no markings.
Okay, hail the ship now.
The ship comes up like a pirate with like the stereotypical eye patch and like French admiral's hat comes on screen. Why were we told that Smile 5 to bridge?
Damn it! Ooh, hooray! I say, never mind that. You've got some void crystals aboard your ship, and let's not beat around the bush here. You can't have them.
We do have them, and we are going to blow up the sun.
That is, first of all, the most insane plan I've ever heard of. You're going to blow up as well.
Very possibly, yes.
Second of all, you're talking to the Raptor. We are the most well-armed ship in the consortium, I'll have you know. And if you even think about heading towards that sun, we were gonna make you really, gonna be really hurt.
You may be known as the most well-armed ship in the consortium, but you're also known as the least competent ship in this consortium.
No, you're wrong. We've got a grim reputation. Do you know what that means? That's not incompetence. That is extreme competence for doing what they don't want us to do, which is destroying other ships.
All right. See how there's that yeah. No, we understand each other.
Yeah.
Still though, I think we're going to blow up the sun.
I would ill advise for your own well-being.
the hell is that thing?
I am Unit Smile 5.
You're the Smile 5. Are you on the bridge?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that is all. He hangs up.
Okay. Arm weapons. Check on.
Weapons have been armed for a while, sir. You had us arm them when we were in the atmosphere of the Trigonians.
Just armed. Say, good.
Sir,
Actually, that's good. What?
I would recommend targeting their thrusters, sir, and not the cargo where the void crystals may be held. If we explode them, we do not know what will happen.
Understood. Let's target that cargo. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding. Don't take that seriously. Check on.
You
My wife
got
looks
it.
at
Targeting
Ray.
cargo.
No, we're gonna target their engines.
Okay. All right. Are you giving the order?
Yeah.
Roll lasers to check.
Okay, so what do I get?
2 dice. 3 dice. Expert at firing weapons. You're prepared to fire for a while now. And you're the hero.
so prepared.
Do we get an extra die for having superior weapon systems aboard
Oh
the
yeah.
ship?
Actually, I'll give you that. And I want you to describe what type of weapon you're using.
We are using our twin Vulcan laser torpedoes, which
Nice.
yeah,
They shoot laser torpedoes.
yeah, it's like the photon torpedo, but it shoots lasers itself.
Oh wow, that's very effective.
Very fancy.
Yeah. And I'm trying to roll under.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's one success.
All right. So
Wow.
you give the order, and the
Wait.
full
Yeah,
yeah.
lasers is under. Yeah, never mind.
No.
That would have been a great
The-
roll if it was few.
I'm sorry. You've
It's
just
okay.
gotten so in touch with your feelings that
Yeah, I've just lost the heart. I'm like,
yeah, fire the
Fire,
missiles.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I really
You're
wish
still
we
also
could've worked
thinking about
this
the
out.
cat, so it's creeping you out. You're not really ahead in the game.
Okay.
The full complement of those missiles fire, and
Okay.
it's gonna take some time to reload. But one of them does clip one of their engines, so they start spiraling because it controls their up down
Okay.
of their driving. So they're spiraling through space. Still
Okay.
at the same general speed. They can't go into hyper speed or whatever, but they're now in a spiraling.
Okay.
Sir, you've successfully made them spiral.
Good. That's what I
You
meant
get
to
it.
do.
You get a call on the
Okay.
thing.
I answer.
Putting them on screen. He pushes
yeah.
the button, and he doesn't stabilize the
The call. So,
image,
So, it's
so
just
it is
like
spinning them. All right,
Yes.
we understand your point. Blowing up the entire sun may have been a bad plan. We're here to offer you a deal.
We'll start talking. You got about 5 seconds till my salvo's reloaded.
Interesting. Good to know. We have a timer of 5 seconds.
5, 4, 3.
Break the
Two.
void crystal.
What?
You hear him yell, break the void crystal, and a bright light starts to emit from the ship. It hasn't engulfed the ship yet, but it's starting to.
He's blown himself up.
Sir, he's going to probably teleport to some unknown location and age. And potentially, depending on the radius, us with it.
Well, then let's make sure that he does. Tractor beams.
Tractor beams.
Yes, sir. I would advise everyone to strap in.
All right.
Hooray, please, if you would let the ship know to strap in.
Smile 5, please give me a feelings check on that one.
Just the 1, 2.
2.
2 days. Okay.
This is your motivational speech to get Uhura to do their job properly. If you succeed with...
Feelings is above.
Yeah.
That's a 5 and a 6.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. For the rest of this episode, Uhura will do their job competently. So... Attention, all crew. Be prepared for teleport. Whatever that means. Strap in.
Smile 5 will walk over and give Hooray a lollipop. Well done. And then take an empty chair and strap in.
Okay. All right. Roll a lasers to properly
Tractor
grip
beam
on
it?
with your... Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna go great.
What do I... What? How many?
3. You get 3 for this, I would say.
1 success.
Okay. You're able to tractor beam onto the ship. It's not getting any further away from you, but you're not making that much real progress towards it. Finally, the bright white light goes off, and 70-ish% of your ship goes with them to teleport.
Oh, no.
It's just really the rear cargo bay that's completely gone now. But the rest is all there, so you'll be okay.
Shit.
You find yourself in the void of space.
I'm sure, like, there's, like, red flashing lights.
Your klaxons are going.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh wait, what about our? Didn't we have like also horrible circuit breakers?
Oh, yeah, we forgot about that. We've
Oh,
been
yeah.
using the grim reputation, though, so let's just forget about that.
Okay.
I would like our
All
circuit
right.
breakers to start smoking now, please.
Well, sure. I mean, now
Yeah.
the whole ship's fucked, so.
Now that you get over there's small fires everywhere. Uhura is putting them out competently.
Ooh,
Um,
the communications expert, for some reason, is dealing with
Best
fires.
communications expert.
you know what? You know what you lost? Your maintenance bay. They were working on that arm, and the arm is gone.
Look, I did what I could.
Oh my god.
All right, so you guys find yourself in a new void of space that you do not recognize, next to a giant purple planet that is like royal purple.
A new planet?
Yeah, that no one's ever been to.
Does it matter that was my goal?
No, I mean, but good. I'm glad that you've achieved it.
I found a new world. Yeah, Smile 5 achieved their goal.
I say,
They are very.
Uhura, give me a
not that we
status
can see.
report. What's going on? Check off. How are the weapon systems?
Weapons are fine, sir.
So-
And then status report. 30% of the ship is just missing. Sealed all chambers. So we're still safe.
Ooh, hooray. How is Captain Jean?
Good. He definitely has a view now. He was at that very end of the 70%, so
Our
He's fine,
70
though.
or his 30?
R70. He's still with us.
Okay. And his vitals?
Sleeping. I'm not a doctor.
Can we use our
Should you look at the scan? Is he still alive?
Yeah, I mean, he's probably doesn't have enough oxygen, but he is definitely still alive.
So can we use our fancy force field things to, like, cordon off those parts of the ship that are just out into open space?
Yeah,
And that, for some reason, preserves the oxygen and atmosphere within those.
Of course.
Nothing.
Because that's
Yeah.
science.
Because
Yeah.
Because that's how it works in space.
All right, you
I
give
will
the order
begin.
to do that.
Moving people into a safer spot. Active, Captain.
Yes. Yeah. Good. I'm sure you're gonna need people at the med bay, so you can head back to your, or whatever you want to do. I don't care. I trust
Thank you.
you. I tr-
Though, now that he brings up medbay, the life pod would have been in that other 30%.
I mean,
Your captain is on the other part of the ship, which one would assume that the shields went up on that too, so he's probably fine wherever he is. Probably.
Wasn't he in medbay?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Do I not have medbay?
No.
Great, cool. Cool.
You got your bag of bandages.
apparently that was a really important 30. But, I mean,
At least it wasn't your engines, because I could have taken your engine.
it's true.
I assume you still
My
need
05,
those.
who was very excited about finding a new world, is suddenly no longer as excited. Not that you can see it on their face.
The smile wipes from their nondescript face.
Yeah.
All right, you want to roll a feelings to start moving everybody back onto safe parts of the ship?
Yeah.
Can we take a
So-
quick 5?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna take another quick 5-minute break, and we will be back in 5 minutes. So we'll see you guys then.
Okay.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Back. Okay, we are back. And thank you everybody for sticking around. I guess I just should mention it. We're doing Extra Life charity event for tabletop appreciation, August 19th to the 21st. Extra Life is a Children's Miracle Network hospital charity, and we had a goal of 100. We currently are at 145, but we don't have to stop there. Donate if you can. If you can't, that's cool too. Thanks for being here.
We appreciate it, guys. As we last left off, Dr. Smiles was going to gather people to the front part of the ship, the front 70% of the ship. And
Look, I tried to tractor beam them in.
right,
I did
no,
everything I
you,
could.
You did, yeah.
and you mostly did. And
70%. Yes. Good.
Patient Zero, I'm sorry, by the way, that the Old Bang plot is still a few episodes back.
Yeah,
But and then what are you up to, Kip Capers?
I guess I'm running damage control on the bridge, trying to, make sure all the sections of the ship are cordoned off and keep up morale.
Give me a lasers at 2 for
Okay.
that. And Smiles, give me a
Double 4s. That's my number.
oh wow.
Woo!
Give me a feelings at 4. Double 4s, nice. You get everybody calm, and you realize that the parts of the ship that were lost, save for the medical pod, that's kind of a problem. But the other parts that were lost were really just weighing down the ship. You're much faster now.
Medbay, sure. Okay.
3 successes.
Okay. You are able to get everybody to the forward. Most of them are having to hang out in the bar section of the ship because for some reason there's a cocktail lounge.
Yeah.
So you're getting them there.
Of course, that got
um,
saved.
Yeah, well, that's the most important part.
And for your successes, also, not only is Captain Jean doing okay, but Pickles is also doing well.
Hey.
Yeah. And Pickles is taking a liking to you. So they're figure 8ing between your legs, but not just on ground level. It's
Crawling in between.
yeah.
Wow,
All right.
Very intrigued. Has anyone aged?
You cannot tell that anyone has aged yet.
Okay.
For your 3 successes, I will tell you that as you're doing this, it does seem like people are getting older at an accelerated rate.
Does Smile 5 seem like they are accelerating or rusting or...
Nope.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
Yep. You're made out of good alloys.
Yeah, you go. Alright. The android will return back to the bridge.
Okay. You get a call.
Okay.
Would you like me to put it on screen?
Who's you?
I apologize. For our radio listeners.
Active Captain.
Yeah, active Captain. Actually, he refers to you as Captain now.
Oh.
Captain, there's a call coming in. Would you like me to put it on screen?
Put it on screen. Ooh, hooray.
Ooh, hooray. Brings it on screen. It is perfectly centered.
Nice.
I love it.
Is it still rotating? Or I'm sorry, is the ship still rotating?
The ship is, but they are not on the screen now.
Okay.
I warn you. We have 3 other crystals and we'll break each of them.
What has that done, pirate guy?
Well, I don't know where we are now, but we'll make it back to the Earth and to the sun and blow it up.
So now that did I age?
You have not noticed that you've aged, but realistically, you've probably aged like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, okay. I say, do it again. I dare you. We're gonna blast your ship into smithereens if you do it again, though. We can keep calling our bluffs, but I will warn you, yours wears out, mine doesn't.
I think we're in a standoff here.
Why don't you surrender?
Roll a feelings to
Feelings.
try to convince the opposing captain to surrender.
Okay.
I'll give you 2 dice for this.
Okay.
Because I feel like you have experience as a soldier in trying to, overpower people emotionally. But I don't think you were prepared as a captain to try to get a ship to surrender. So
That's fair. Even with my warnings to blow it up.
okay, yeah. Actually, I'll give you preparedness for that.
Okay. And I'm trying to roll 4 or less, right?
Yeah.
So 1 success with a 4.
The 4 was the success.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well,
so
Feelings is under, right? Yeah. So 1
Yeah,
success with 4.
okay. You can ask me a question about the other captain.
Okay. I want to know.
Feelings is over.
Oh, you're right. Feelings is over.
Oh, then I
apologize.
got 3 successes.
Oh shit. You're right. Lasers is less.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can still ask a question, but what the outcome will change. But yeah.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was under.
I
Because you're used
apologize.
to rolling lasers.
Because I laser
That's why.
everything.
Yeah. Feelings doesn't come up.
Not really. I'm glad I changed it to 4. So, although it was 4, 5, 6. Anyway, so let's see, question. Yeah, I want to know what this guy's scared of.
He is scared that he is never going to matter, and so he felt like blowing up the sun was a way to make a name for himself.
Okay. All right.
Look, you're right. I really don't want to die out here. But I could just break these crystals to break these crystals.
Don't break the crystals. Look, I know you're out here trying to pirate, trying to make a good name for yourself, but this isn't the way. Join my crew, become part of our team, and together we can make a name for ourselves. The Raptor will be a name that every ship in the consortium will say with abject horror and respect.
So you're hiring.
I'll hire
How do
you.
you feel? How do you feel about blowing up suns?
Absolutely not.
All right. Would we need to bring the crystals back with us, or should we just leave them here?
No, you need to bring the crystal. Yes, you need to bring the crystals back. We need those.
Okay, all right. Do you have paid sick leave?
Oh, actually, yes, we have quite a bit of paid sick leave. We've not only paid sick leave, but you get vacation time and dental.
Oh, wow.
We also, I mean, all of your medical expenses are free. I mean,
No, that's
we're
a
in a
great
utopia. It's a utopian society back home.
deal. All right, yeah, that I'm in.
Yeah, I mean, there's really
Yeah.
no reason to say no.
Should I not tell the other guys?
No, they can join too.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, we're fine. We actually are 30% down on crew, so
Oh, that's amazing because we have a roughly 30% the crew you do.
okay. Perfect. And are guys engineers? Because we could really use some to replace our previous engineers.
Most of them are. It's the darndest thing.
Crazy. This is like serendipity. Really, it is.
What do you know?
Okay, we'll beam you. I mean, not beam you because we didn't establish that beaming was a thing. In fact, we established that it wasn't. So we'll send a shuttle to pick you guys up.
Thanks. We'd really like it if we stop spinning.
Cool. I am going to hang up the call
Okay.
and then blow
Yeah,
up the
yep.
ship. No, I'm just kidding.
Roll
No,
lasers?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're the dread ship Raptor.
Yes.
I'll send a shuttle over.
All right. And after a cutscene, you and the opposing captain are standing face to face. What room would you imagine you're in?
The captain's quarters.
Okay.
Where I have a small lounge and mini bar.
Okay.
Yep. And
All right. So, is all forgiven then?
Yeah, I don't see a reason. We haven't done anything wrong. Except for
I
killed
mean-
30% of our crew.
Right. Well, that wasn't even really us, if you think about it.
Yeah, not really. Just kind of.
We did steal those crystals.
That's true, but we're gonna return them, so it'll be fine.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then I think that we're fine then.
Welcome aboard,
He shakes your hand.
pirate guy. I shake his hand.
And I think that's the natural conclusion to the second episode, unfortunately.
I think so as well. But can we get a wrap up scene with Smiles and the cat?
Oh yeah, we have to get to know what you're up to
Yeah.
at the end of the episode.
Since Smiles no longer has a medical bay, Smiles has taken over Kip Caper's old room since he took over the captain's room,
Makes sense.
and is, I don't know, probably doing like weird experiments with the cat to see what it can stick to and what it can't, and just
You, like,
being
Plop it
bonding
to something
with
and
this odd, but like cautiously, like, you can do this. This is amazing.
then. This cat is your new best friend.
Yes. It's a mixture of like curiosity and friendship, and as it fades, they've got their lab coat and they make like a little bed in the pillow spot, and Smiles sits down. I don't think like, and like goes into like shutdown mode as Mr. Pickles curls up in the lab coat
Aww.
beside them. One paw extended
Right.
onto Smiles' just for Blake's face. So worth it.
Creepy ass cat.
So yeah, that was Lasers and Feelings. Thank you guys for playing with me. That was a lot of fun.
That was
Thank you
a
for
lot of fun.
having me. That was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, that was a
Of
great
course.
episode.
Yeah. I hope to do more random one shots in the future. I've got some other great ones lined up. So,
Stay tuned.
uh-huh. Like Hero Dog Saves Town by Alex Roberts. That one's super good too.
Is it a
Cool.
dog that's also part cephalopod so that it sticks to everything?
I don't know, but it should be. You know what it's kind of inspired by? So there was a show in the 70s in Canada about a dog that saved people. And it's kind of based on that. So it's called The Littlest Hobo is
Mhm.
the English title of it. And she wrote wrote a one-page role-playing game based on The Littlest Hobo as a concept.
Amazing.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it would be fun to play that. But yeah, so thank you all for joining us. And once again, this was written by John Harper. And, so go check out his other work.
He's on Twitter. You can give him a follow, and
Mm-hmm.
he does some other cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so find Lasers and Feelings and play with your friends because it's great.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty fun.
Yeah, and it's pay what you want on his itch.io. So that's cool. Even if you don't have a lot of money, you can get it. So, yeah.
Thank you, buddy. This was
Yeah,
great.
no problem.
I had so much fun.
And we should be back next week with regularly scheduled episodes.
Yeah. What about this episode? It's probably going to be found on our Patreon at first, like we do,
and then move to YouTube.
Move to YouTube eventually, and podcast from there too.
The VOD will be available for the next week on Twitch.
Right. It will be available the next week. Oh yeah, we should probably plug that we will be doing the second pickup game for Tales from the Loop on Thursday at 10. Or 10. Probably not 10. Actually, stay tuned for a time on that.
Yeah, but look for it on Thursday. Hopefully you got to see our first episode. It was fantastic. We did do it earlier in the day, so some of you may have missed it. If so, I think the VOD is available.
Yeah, it's actually in 2 VODs because we had a little bit of technical difficulties, so don't ignore that blue screen one. I do describe a lot of things in there, so you'll probably want to watch that one first and then the second one.
Right, and that will be released to the Patreon users first, and then eventually to all of YouTube.
To YouTube and podcast,
yeah. So look for that one. That one was a lot of fun to start. It was, how would you describe that, Blank? 80s possible future?
I think they describe it in the book as the 80s that never was, or something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of interesting.
We had a showdown in an arcade. That was pretty neat. So
that was awesome.
Be sure to join us for the next installment of that.
You definitely should. It was a pretty fun game. And a great system.
A bird scientist.
Yes, you're about to terrify a bird scientist who was
more than we already have.
Bit by a swan and now fears birds.
Rightfully so. Swans are terrible, terrible creatures.
And swans are angry, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Okay.
Player me knows. Character me is convinced that they're not.
I get it.
Well, Peter's just like, that's my best friend. She must know. Yeah, no, that's a pretty fun system. You should definitely go check us out there.
Yeah. We also have some other exciting stuff that we're working on. It's not quite ready to announce yet.
Oh yeah, so, I know. We are working on a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for all of it.
Yes.